Oh, look at that. I even get damage reduction right out of the gate. That's what I'm here for. Count me in. Probably gonna turn all of my items into teddy bears. Rude. Extra rude. Oh, but that's crit. Well. I don't think that they would have shied away from a title for Isaac. Just because it was, I don't know, uncomfortable. I don't think that's them. What's the multi-meta? Double railgun. I mean, I understand the Isaac story well enough. Like, I know it's real messed up. And, like, I've skimmed the, like, big lore explanations people have given for everything. I just kind of don't care. Gift sub badges last for a week. So, you know, until the week resets. That's also crit. Neat. Apparently that the game has decided that I'm just gonna live my best life. Not only oops all green, just oops all good. Guess I'm curious what this is. No. No, thank you. I think I won't. I like how I've recovered almost no health this whole, like, time. Yeah, threaten to 3D print all my white items away, and then I won't get white items, and I'll just get good green items. Also, I'll get a good white item right over here. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Wow, that did so much more damage than I expected. But, like, what even do I say? Like, obviously the game knows. It's, like, completely rigged. And I'm completely okay with that. Like, no items here as well, so this is just a fast level. I hope that my drone gets back to me soon. Oh, I've got to go. I don't really want to lose health. Losing health is bad. I think that it will be safer for me to not do any... Yep, I'm just getting stuck. I mean, I killed the boss really fast. That's because I already have, like, really, really strong missiles. Honestly, I don't mind this. Eclipse 4 makes all the enemies faster anyway. I would like to go to the bazaar. That's about it. This game get more updates? Yep. Definitely feeling like going to the bazaar. Apparently everything is just wisps. I did not hear that rumor. I mean, I guess it's possible. Oh, there's a question about finding the teleporter. Yeah, there are particles. They're probably not super visible on stream, just due to like quality compression and stuff. But they're like very visible when you're playing if you know what you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to point them out. Like on this level, I'll see if I can... I'll see if you can see them from like the farthest point that I see them. Screw it. Is that attack speed? Because that's useless to me. This build doesn't rely on attack speed in any way. Sure. Poison Mouse, thank you for gifting 3D Studio M. Or Studium. Thank you for gifting them a sub. There we go. Oh, a scrapper that I don't need at all. Thank you very much. That was very generous of you. When's the double radar scanner run? I think I've done that. Heck yeah. I want to say I've done that at least. My money is going pretty well this level. And I'm even like fast here. 66 is cheap for me nowadays. Oh, well, I mean, you can see them there. They have a pretty big radius. They're hard to spot on some levels, but on this level, they're like, they should probably be visible even with compression and stuff. But yeah, there's just those floating particles. No, they didn't used to not have particles at all. They were always there. They used to have a smaller radius. But they were actually still visible. I didn't even think they needed to make the particles bigger or anything. Did I not touch this? Okay. But it made it easier for everyone, so that's good. Man. Strong. Okay, button not there. I definitely want to get the bands if I can. That's like super good for this build. That's not what I need. Oh, I should prioritize going to the bazaar. Like, there's a freebie here. I can just do it. Oops, all greens. The teleporter could be tough to see on Abyssal Depths, yeah. It's much... The hardest level to see the particles is definitely... Okay, that's fine. It's definitely Scorched Acres. Where is the other button? Oh, you know, I bet I know where it is. I have to go back anyway, so I'll check. I'll give it a look-see. I didn't look here. Oh no, it's just not. Oh no, it is. Well, there are no pots that I can get here, I think. I mean, I can try, but I think that they're just gonna roll and screw me over. The pot doesn't even want to roll. Pot, you're coming with me, whether you like it or not. No, nobody's been able to highlight a message yet. That's still a ways out. I don't think this pot's happening. And the other one is just as bad for getting a pot on it. I think that there's just no... What the? Alright, well that kind of changes my outlook in life. Suddenly there's so many enemies here. I can't use my Prion or I think it'll arc to the pot. Dang, 400,000 is a lot. But of course it's only 40% of the way there. All right, now this is pot racing. All right, come with me, friend. You're not coming with me, friend. Please don't shoot the pot. I love the pot. We are friends. Oh, it's going too far. No. Pot. Pot, no. I can't rescue you from this. All right, well, it's over. The dream is dead. No bans. I don't think I'm rolling this up the hill. It's not happening. It's just not happening. How do I get back from this once I go? This is a thought that I didn't think. Ooh, close one. Okay, this will hurt a little. Now what? Where go? I don't think that the shopping cart is the play. I don't think that that is enough damage reduction. This is gonna work though. Yeah, easy every time. Didn't even take any damage. Yeah, the amount of armor you get is 200. It's not like huge. All right, everybody. Everything is Chronobobble now. I didn't realize, but now I realize. No, I don't think that your falling momentum really changes from your third skill. I think it's just not the play when fall damage is lethal. I don't remember how armor translates to damage reduction exactly, but I know that that's information you can find on like the wikis or just, you know, Google or something probably. I spent so much time trying to roll pots. What a waste. Transcendence, transcendence, transcendence. This solves my problem though. No transcendence though. Well, frickin' frick. Oh, that was like perfect. I'm so happy. I could do the thing down there, but I'm not gonna. All right, give me that health. Two sticky bomb printers spawned right next to each other. Why though? I just don't understand. I only had one infusion, and I mean, I don't really mind. The goal is still going to be to go get, what's its name? Transcendence, which, like, is good with infusion, but not a big deal. Well, for the purposes we were wondering, it doesn't really matter how tanky multi is because fall damage is based on the percentage of your health. If you have 0 infusions, none of the health you've gotten from infusion will stay. But if you get infusion back, you... Well, I don't know if always, but you get it back. You know, if you wanted to save 1,000,000 points, you'd have to, like, you aren't, you need to, like, leave the stream open at all times or something. Even if you're not here. That's how you would have to do it. How can You Should Strip be wholesome? I mean, like, yeah, it's bundle of fireworks, but where's the wholesome part? Holding the switch weapons button is fine. You do not have to repress it all the time. No spam required. This build is just hold 2 buttons. Yeah, I was telling her that she's way more horny on main than everyone else in the Discord. And she was like, I don't think so. It's not that bad. I was like, you need to read what you say. I haven't managed to find, like, any loot here. I mean, yeah, okay, this is cool. Alright. It's the 3rd item. Turtle. Take the damage. Wow. Guess I'll take the sticky bomb. These headphones are SteelSeries Arctis Pro. Yeah. I don't actually know if the gear list is updated. I don't know if I put the new headset on the gear list. Attack speed does in fact not matter with this build, because your 4th skill already cools down as fast as possible. Oh, it does say Arctis Pro on there? Cool. Then I guess I updated it at some point. Go me, look at me, being on top of things. Is sticky bomb stacking not good anymore? It stacks for chance to proc. It does 180% of the damage of the attack that stuck it. So, I mean, it's still a delayed extra, like, lots of damage. Oh, that was beautiful. It, like, even sounded chunky. Yeah, instead of stacking stickies, you just stack to 100% bleed, and then you win on most characters. Looks like I'll probably be able to afford the TC280 if I remember that it exists. However, I think that that's a big if. I probably won't. You'll remind me? I will, probably leave immediately, and you won't even have time to remind me. I already have enough money for it, though. What is that? Is that a Tom incubation, or what? No, that's a Berserker's Pauldron, which is useless to me. I guess it's movement speed, but it's not going to be able to activate, like, later in the game. Very unimportant to me. Oh. Well, there you go. I'll remember that, and then I'll remember the TC280. Scrap it now? Yeah, I'm gonna scrap it. We've got several things to do here. I actually genuinely think this is more fun than any of the other multi-builds because I don't think multi is very fun. So this is just kind of like an aiming practice thing that does huge damage and rewards you for being lazy. Actually, that should be the last step. I mean, Behemoth makes everything more satisfying. Oh, there's the Tom incubation. I wonder where incubation came from. Like, what? No, spamming shotgun nails. None of his other skills work very well doing this. This is the only one that works well. I think I'll scrap that too, honestly, because like I don't really need it. My money intake is more than enough. Timer doesn't matter. Yes, I did not forget the TC280 existed, but we will forget in actual moments when it dies within seconds of starting the next level. The only way that the TC280 survives is if I have Captain's Red item. Like, that's the only thing. There's Transcendence. Tempting, but not really worth it, because I don't have, like, I would be giving up all of my green items, and my green items are pretty good. Also not worth. Also not worth. So now, of course, I don't get healing out of having Heresy Springboard Strides. But yeah, I had Scrap, but Scrap doesn't have the broken thing anymore. It would still take the other 3. Like, it would take 2 Scrap and then 3 greens. Anyway, the idea behind having Strides is just now that I can use it to hide so that my Transcendence can come back more safely. Transcendence is just good once you're on Eclipse 5, I've decided. Eclipse 5 cutting your healing in half while also spawning you at half health each level. It's also good for Eclipse 3 because it completely negates fall damage, basically. The most fall damage you can take is, like, literally 1. No, it's 2, I think, technically. So there's, like, basically, Transcendence completely negates Eclipse's 1, 3, 5, and mitigates 8. So I've just kind of decided that Transcendence is the play. And then it makes PSG good and lets you... So, like, think about it this way as well. PSG becomes good, but it also means that you can scrap literally every other healing item. except potentially 1 Harvester's Scythe for the crit. So it gets you more scrap as well. So it's kind of like, in that way, it's definitely meta for regular runs too, like not just Eclipse. With the addition of Scrappers, it just got massively buffed because of how much scrap it affords you and how much build freedom you get with it. The only character that isn't like hugely fond of that is Rex. But like, if I ever decide to do Rex Eclipse 8 attempts for real, instead of just not doing it because I don't want to. Teleporter. Maybe I'll even try Rex Transcendence. Oh, there it is. It's even the good one. Is this open? Yeah, I'm gonna go through it now then. As far as porting characters, the only one that's missing from this game is Sniper. None of the other original game characters need to come back, in my opinion. Sadly, the situation where I will activate the bans by having the missile do it instead of my shot is really rare. How many cells for auto Prions? No. I don't understand why they miss Chef. I didn't think Chef was fun in the first game, but also just Chef wouldn't fit in this game in any way. So when they're like, bring back Chef, they're saying name a character Chef and make something completely different. But like Bandit, I can see why at least the like idea behind Bandit could be fun in 3D. You know? And I mean, I think that there's a Bandit mod that people say is not bad, or is in fact good. And people really like, well, okay, I mean, obviously people really like the Sniper mod because there's no character that makes more sense to add back to this game than Sniper. So, I mean, you know, of course. Okay, I don't have to worry about fall damage anymore. The TC280 was apparently alive 1 minute ago or less. And when I saw that message and then looked to see if it was still alive, it was in fact already dead. Yep. That's TC280s for you. Wow. I'm not sure how well Miner would port. Like, I really liked Miner in the first game, but I'm not sure about it. I think that they'd have to change a lot. See, I instantly got the health back from the infusion that I lost before. Bro. Okay, I definitely need some more Scrapper action. Please give Scrapper. This is good money. Oh, I have enough money now, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, let's get to it. No, TC-280s actually are destroyed and are not revivable. That's a thinker. I'm not going to be close to the boss, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, I don't like backdashes in combat, though. Like in 3D, I think backdashes are like not good. That's something that I don't like using about Rex. That's why I use that as an attack skill instead of a movement skill. Like I only use it for a movement skill when either I'm going straight up or when I'm not in combat, like when I know that there's not something where I am or where I'm going. Back off and get my health back. Okay. Not a perforator, but another band is really good. Yeah, never perforator, except when perforator. Yeah, both bands means a status effect. I hope there's a Scrapper next level. I got plenty to scrap, you know? Do bands synergize in some significant way? No, they just both activate at the same time. Technically, if all you care about is damage and you don't care about the status effect, you just stack the fire band and not the ice band. Yeah, the ice band is useful for Deathmark. And that's like it. I mean, it's good damage, don't get me wrong. It's the difference between the two is 50% damage, which is not such a huge deal. Oh, this guy is not my friend. Thank goodness. I get another PSG. That's just more health. Transcendence. Transcendence. Nope, no balls. How am I shooting so fast? Both of my basic attacks are the same thing. They're both the railgun. With the way they changed the railgun in 1.0, if you swap to it, it's always ready. So you just hold shoot and hold swap, and it's always ready. No, I don't think Corpse Bloom does literally anything when you have Transcendence. Chighungus, thank you for the 5 months. What's up is I'm gaming. Thanks much for the continued support. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Corpse Bloom isn't really ever worth it. Ever. It would ruin Aegis, that's true. Wait, is the bridge there? No. I mean, you can see that this run I have at least 2 of the blue items. There are a couple of them that you... Well, there's at least one that you want in over 90% of runs. That's Gesture. The one that automatically activates your use item and cuts the time in the recharge time in half. You always want that, except with like Recycler. That's like it. Brittle Crown has its time. It's definitely usable. What's the downside of Gesture? Supposedly that it automatically activates your use item, so you don't get to choose yourself. But that's just an upside for most items. So like there's really not a downside. It's just a really good item. Well, there is no Plan C item in this game, so no worries. Dude, I keep getting PSGs, and I'm about that. Don't really need another jump, though it would be nice. I'm gonna get greedy. Because, I mean, of course, the hard part of the Mithrix fight is gonna be getting away on this run. But I truly don't need a jump because, I mean, no fall damage. And, I don't know. Oh, yes, I want that. Rude. I think you probably don't want Hellfire Tincture with Transcendence, but there are good builds for it. I don't know how to say your name. Sewills? Thank you very much for the 4 months with Prime, though. And, you know, do fill me in if you are so inclined. I appreciate the support, friend. Is the beetle item good if you're looping? I mean, as long as you don't give it to Mithrix, there's really not much of a reason not to take it. Like, it just helps you. Draws aggro, does damage, has lots of health. Respawns. Just a friend. Dre7696. Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Thank you very much for using your free sub here. Welcome, friend. Appreciate it. No scrapper. Chrono Bobble returns. So, like, my build's kind of poopy to take into Mithrix, but I don't have anything that's going to screw me over, I don't think. It's just that I'm not going to get back to stuff I care about all that quickly. There is a mountain shrine back there. Where is back there? If you can describe it a little better, I'm all about that. Starting point. Okay, I'll look into that. It's not like me to just miss mountain shrines. So that's surprising. How do I feel about the artifact hunt in this game? I think it's really good. I don't feel like the actual unlocking is great or like super fun because of how it is, but I think that the actual, like, there it is. It's because I didn't come in this part of the map. That's why this is the first place I checked, by the way. I think that finding the things is a lot of fun. Yo, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Your name's close to something I don't say, so I'm going to err on the side of not saying it. But hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you for using your free sub on me, my friend. Well, that's not what you want to see. Okay, used up all of my active item uses. I didn't think one shrine in the mountain would be quite enough. Poison Mouse, thank you for gifting a sub to Paranomasia. Welcome back. Thank you, Poison Mouse, for the generosity once again today. Appreciate that a whole bunch. This is a good time to leave. Huh. Seems that my use item does chunks. But hey, this is 2 chances at a perforator, and if I got a perforator back first, that would be pretty sick. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna leave. Okay, now it's fine. How do I feel if Monsoon scaled harder on time? Time's not the, like... I'd be fine with it. Nope. Didn't get him. That's a healing drone, I believe. Yeah, the birds will help me get away from Mithrix. What the? Wait, did I just shoot that thing through the wall? Like, I knocked it back and it went through the wall? Uncool. Shame about the scrapper. I don't really think it's worth it to try to trade away my green scrap because of the other 3 greens being random, but my white scrap I can get 1 item. And I don't take fall damage that matters, so I can just go to the island, no problem. Would I be indifferent or support it since time is currently irrelevant? I don't know how much it would affect things. Like, they would have to make it really drastic for it to actually matter. So I don't think that I would support them going so drastic that it matters, because that would harm a lot of the more casual players, like a lot, I think. How isn't time irrelevant? Like, Mythics or not. If you're making it through the 5th level comfortably, like, I don't... the loop's probably not going to be that bad. Can't the casual players just play on Rainstorm? I mean, yeah, they can. Hans1, thank you for the 48-month sub. Hey, that's a new badge for you. Thanks for the continued support. Congrats on a year, a new year, and a new chat year. Appreciate it. Yeah, I thought that's what that attack was. Oh. But really, I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible that the timer gets the better of you if they make it more extreme. But would that be more fun? Or would it just still not matter? Because, like, as long as you know the decisions to make, can you just still be skilled enough to handle the stuff that it spawns? Because, like, I think that if more stuff spawned, I would be happy about that. I think that would make things easier to go faster. So they might kind of have designed themselves into a corner where if they do buff, like, timer stuff, you'll just get more money and be able to go faster. And the game will still be the same, more or less. Just it'll punish an inexperienced player more by giving them harder stuff that they aren't yet equipped to deal with, like, as far as strategy. Loot was not actually a decision in the first game. In the first game, time was the decision. It wasn't loot versus time, it was time or die. At least on Monsoon. Oh, lockbox? I forgot. I'm not going back. I don't know if I make this. Oh well. This will put me on the island anyway. Oh, no, it puts me here. That's also fine. Wow, what choices I have. There's no value to be gained. Oh, there's some value to be gained. Do I make these? I don't think so. I do. How many birds is too many birds? Like more than 3? Nah, don't need another strides. Don't need that at all. And there's not a third thing. Alright, no gesture for me. Would have tried, but... meh. Alright, so giving the boss Transcendence kinda sucks, but my build is such that I can deal damage really often, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. How does strides stack? Longer duration in strides, I think. Wait, I can just show you. More healing, more duration, longer cooldown. I think it's longer cooldown. I mean, I guess it doesn't say that, so if it's not, then cool. But honestly, I think that 2 strides is just too much duration. It like really slows down the pace of the game to use it. I think that one's like the optimal amount. Can't you cancel it? Not that I'm aware of. That would be a shocking revelation for me. And just press the cancel button. Oh, okay. No, even if you could cancel it, it would still be a blue item. Oops. Because, like, what's going on is just, like, the downside is that it replaces your 3rd skill. Obviously, for some characters, that doesn't matter at all. But that's the intended downside. Like, you're never going to take that on loader. Unless you're memeing. But, like, you're not. So. Yeah, so second strides would make it 6 seconds, which would mean I would only need to not get hit for 1 second in order for using strides to be all it takes for me to recover to full with Transcendence. So like that aspect of it is very good. But it's just more boring. Like I think that the real downside is not anything except that it slows down the game. Yeah, you'll get more spawns and stuff, but I mean, I don't know. If you can't die, it kind of doesn't matter, because eventually you'll win. Like, you can just sit in the teleporter zone and go in and out of it as your charge allows. Finish the teleporter zone, and then very slowly kill everything. You know? Did the missile just crit for 24k? Probably. He's not gonna fall off. Close is a good try. Goodbye. I'm leaving. It was nice knowing you. Bro! 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 I'm not aiming these well, or timing these jumps well. That's what I get for not having enough movement speed, I guess. Oh, well, that's not the attack I'm hoping for. That was just a panic button. Dang, he didn't do the thing. He's so angry. My dude. Goodbye. Oh, heck. It's fine. We win these. Should be immune here, or I should be immune here. Let me back up just a little. I mean, this one's totally safe anyway, because I have more than enough attack speed. So even if I don't get Transcendence back, I should just win. My drone is like trying to get me killed though. Always nice to have a nice, like, easy final phase. Since I'm dealing with half healing meta for engineer next run, I guess I'm doing stationary turrets. Might be doing fungus meta for the rest of my engineer runs. Or we could get Transcendence, as is the play, and just have Transcendence turrets. But I think that the turrets are going to do a much worse job of avoiding getting hit for 7 seconds at a time than I am. So, like... Do I make this? Yes, I do. Why would I take Corpse Bloom, though? I could just not take Corpse Bloom. That's true, it is another thing that doubles healing, but limiting the healing per second is, like, pretty bad. And limiting it to 10? That's how often you get more than 10% per second on Eclipse 5 and above runs. I guess you don't very often, but... You have $1 million in the bank, but can only withdraw 100 per month. That's Corpse Bloom. Nice.